Every single day, trillions of dollars are zipping around the globe. It's all digital, super fast, super convenient. But behind all that speed, there's this hidden world, right? An invisible engine. And that engine is powered by AI. It's quietly changing everything about how we deal with our money. Because, and you might not realize this, every single time you tap your phone to pay for something, you're actually kicking off a silent battle. And this quote, yeah, it just nails it. That simple little tap you make on your phone, it kicks off this massive, high-stakes, super high-speed conflict. It's literally a silent battle happening right there, behind the screen, between your bank's defenses and some really sophisticated fraudsters who are always trying to find a way in. And we're not talking about some small-time skirmish here. Oh no, this is a full-on global war, and it's being fought in milliseconds, trillions of times a day. And here's the thing. The old ways of fighting this war, they just don't cut it anymore. The new hero, the one winning this fight, is AI. Okay, so to really get why AI is so absolutely essential here, we've got to understand the sheer scale of the threat we're up against. It's kind of the classic double-edged sword of our digital world, right? The more connected we all get, the more vulnerable we become. Just look at this contrast. It's pretty stark. The old way, well, it was all about these fixed, static rules. It was slow, it was clumsy, and you know what that meant? It meant your perfectly legitimate transaction would get declined for no good reason. That's what we call a false positive, and it's super frustrating. But AI? Totally different ballgame. It's happening in real time, it's always learning, and it's smart enough to spot brand new threats, stuff it's never even seen before. And the stakes here, they're just enormous. I mean, get a load of this number. Gartner is projecting that in the US alone, fraud losses could hit $40 billion a year by 2027. So what's behind that huge number? Well, part of it is that the very same generative AI we're talking about is also being used by the bad guys to create way more sophisticated scams. It's a full-blown AI arms race. So, if AI is part of the problem on the criminal side, well, it's also the most powerful part of the solution on our side. Let's dive in and see exactly how AI is stepping up as the new guardian of our entire financial system. This really breaks down how it all works. So it starts the very moment you sign up for a new account. There's this process called Know Your Customer, or KYC, and AI uses things like biometrics to make sure you are who you say you are. From then on, it's watching every single transaction in real time. But here's the really cool part. It's not just watching, it's predicting. It tries to spot fraud before it even happens by learning your specific spending habits. And to top it all off, it keeps a perfect automated log of everything for the regulators. And the tools in this AI arsenal are just incredible. Seriously, it's not just looking at how much you spent. It's using something called behavioral biometrics to see how you use the app. I'm talking about your typing speed, the way you move your mouse. It's wild. And get this. It can even use these complex graph neural networks to map out and uncover entire criminal rings by finding these hidden connections between different accounts. But okay, AI isn't just playing defense. That's only half the story. It's also completely changing the entire customer experience, making banking smarter, way more personal, and actually helpful. Let's take a look. The big idea we're talking about here is called cognitive banking. And no, this isn't just about sticking your name at the top of an email. This is a massive shift. It's about your bank going from just a place that holds your money to being a real proactive financial partner, using AI to figure out what you need before you even realize you need it. And this isn't just theory, right? It translates into real stuff that helps you out. Your AI-powered bank can give you 24/7 support from a bot that actually understands what you're asking. It can offer personalized financial tips that are genuinely useful. It can even take action for you, like flagging when you're about to overspend or automatically moving some idle cash into a savings account so it can earn you more interest. I love this quote because it really hits the nail on the head. The goal for banks isn't just about getting you to log in anymore. It's about creating real, tangible financial outcomes. Did the app actually help you save more? Did it stop you from getting hit with an overdraft fee? That is the new way to measure success. So as you can imagine, this massive shift has huge implications for the business of banking itself. We're talking about huge gains in efficiency, building more customer trust, and of course, profitability. Just take a look at this incredible statistic from DBS Bank. By bringing in AI, they managed to cut down on those super annoying, unnecessary transaction declines, those false positives we talked about, by a staggering 90%.
That is a massive win-win. It's great for their efficiency, and it's huge for customer trust.
And if you look at where the money is actually going, you can see the whole picture. Yeah, fraud detection is the biggest piece of the pie. No surprise there. It's about a third of the market. But look at this. Conversational AI and risk management are huge segments too. It just proves that this AI revolution in finance is about so much more than just security. This, right here, is what we could call the AI dividend in action. There was one case study of a digital bank that saw a 40% drop in fraud, while also improving its operational efficiency by 30%. I mean, that's a powerful 1-2 punch that goes straight to the bottom line. Okay, but of course, a transformation this big is never easy. Let's be real. Implementing AI in a super heavily regulated industry like finance, well, that comes with its own massive set of challenges.
And yeah, the hurdles are pretty significant. You've got huge data privacy rules to worry about. You've got the absolute nightmare of trying to plug this new tech into ancient, creaky banking systems. There's a big shortage of people with the right skills to do this work. And then there's the very real risk of AI hallucinations, basically the AI making things up and giving terrible financial advice. And maybe the biggest hurdle of all, earning your trust to handle all this sensitive stuff.
And that problem with the old, legacy systems, it's not a small one. Some estimates suggest that about 40% of banks are really going to struggle with adopting new AI tech, simply because their core systems are so outdated. It really is like trying to run a brand new supercomputer on a 100-year-old steam engine. It's just not going to work well. But even with all those challenges, the path forward is crystal clear. The next wave of AI innovation is coming, and it's probably going to make today's tech look like a kid's toy. So what's on the horizon? Okay, this first one is a total game changer. Instead of just reacting to fraud after it happens, banks are going to use generative AI to, get this, invent and simulate brand new types of cyber attacks. Think about that. They can train their defensive systems on threats that don't even exist yet. It makes the whole system so much more resilient. And this next one, this might be the most exciting development of all. It's a concept called federated learning. Now, in simple terms, it's a breakthrough that lets different banks, even competitors, work together to train one single super smart AI model that can spot criminal networks. But, and this is the amazing part, they can do it without ever sharing any of their private customer data with each other. It's all the benefits of teamwork without any of the privacy risks. So, when you put it all together, it leaves us with a pretty deep question, doesn't it? We're heading into a future where AI isn't just a tool. It's our financial co-pilot. It's guiding our decisions, it's automating our savings, it's protecting us from threats we don't even see. But as it gets smarter and more powerful, we have to ask ourselves, who's really in the driver's seat? It's definitely something to think about, as this invisible engine keeps reshaping our entire world.